Hello and welcome to Real Easy English, the podcast where we have real conversation in easy English to help you learn. I'm Neil and I'm Georgie. You can read along with this podcast and find the worksheet to help you learn on our website, bbclearningenglish.com. Hi George, how are you? I'm feeling pretty good, thank you. Neil, how are you? I'm okay, Georgie, but I wish it wasn't still winter. It's dark and cold, and I'm looking forward to spring. Me too. And today we are talking all about wishes. A wish is something you want to happen. Great. Let's start the conversation. Right, Neil? What is your biggest wish for the future? That's an interesting question. It's easy to say that I would like loads of money, but probably really all I want is for people that I like and love and know to be happy and healthy. That's a good one. Because if there are not, nothing is worth it. Yeah, that's very true. And my answer would be similar actually. I want to be surrounded by all my friends, and I also hope that they are all happy and healthy. But Neil, let's have a bit of fun. We've talked about wanting our friends and family to be healthy, but if you won the lottery, what would you spend the money on? Okay, here we go. So, if I won the lottery, I would obviously get a big house. And in the house, I would have like a recording studio with loads of really good guitars, and I would make terrible music and record it, and nobody would have to listen to it. I would listen to it, Neil. I would listen to it. I would spend a lot of money on traveling. I want to see lots of different places in the world, and traveling is really expensive, so that would be a good use of the money. What kind of luxury item would you buy if you won the lottery? Oh, I'm not very materialistic actually, so that's a difficult question. Materialistic, that means I'm not really interested in expensive products or things. So I'm more interested in experiences. So aside from travel, there are things like concerts. Maybe I would splash out on really expensive tickets to concerts or events, things like that. Splash out, that's an interesting word. What does it mean? So it's a phrasal verb, and it means to spend a lot of money on luxury things that you want. Yeah, if you are really, really, really rich these days, you can go into space as a tourist. Would you want to do that? Absolutely not. Neither do I. I hate flying anyway. Yeah, going into space would just be too horrible. Oh my gosh, no, I couldn't do it. It would be so scary going into the black sky. Neil, do you have any wishes about your life now? What would you change? Yeah, I wish I had more space. I can't move in my house without things falling out of a cupboard. Okay, so you need more storage? Just space. You know, there's four of us and it's quite small. Okay, yeah, if you had more money, you could buy a bigger house. I wish I had more time. I feel like with a full-time job, you have time in the evenings, but not that much time to do hobbies and things. It would be nice to work less, play more.
나랑 엄마 왔어.
Oh, hi. Let's recap some of the language we heard during the conversation. We had wish, something you want to happen. We heard lottery, a game where you buy a ticket to win a big prize, usually money. During the program, we heard lots of examples of the second conditioner. That's saying things like, if I won the lottery, I would buy a big house. And we also talked about our wishes using wish and the past. I wish I had more money. That's it for this episode of Where is English. To test what you've learned, try the worksheet on our website. You can find the link in the notes for this episode. And Georgie, you made a whole video series about conditioners. I did. And we can find that on our website too, bbclearningenglish.com. Come back next week for another episode of Where is English. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.